Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. So in today's video, you're going to learn how to do a simple top-down analysis that will help you identify high probability trade setups. All right. So today we are going to be actually looking at crash 300 index, and this is daily time frame. I can decide to go to the weekly time frame so we can just have a look at it to see what it looks like. You can see the market looks like it's creating a kind of a double bottom here on the weekly time frame. It saw nicely to this level, then it bought back up to this level, then pulled back. Then we're having the bullish week. This week is already bullish, as you can see. All right, so since this week is bullish, our analysis will be focused on the bullish structure that we have. All right, so we have to go down to a lower time frame to see how. Okay, maybe you can just decide to mark out the zones that are surrounding this current structure. For example, now you might want to mark out this zone because on this is the weekly time frame. So strong zones like this, lows and highs on these weekly time frames represent strong support and resistance zone where you can actually expect market to react on getting there, especially on the lower time frame. There must be some reactions on market getting to those zones. All right, so removing this one, the market hasn't closed yet, so we can't confirm. So let's go down to the um daily time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame to see what we have. All right, so on the daily time frame, you can see this zone we just marked, that the market sold down to this zone. After getting to this zone, one of the things you have to look at when doing a top down analysis is market direction and zones. You look out for the best zone, the very strong zones that market has been reacting for previously, because those are the zones you will likely see the market react again on getting to them. All right, so for now, if you zoom out, you will see that this zone we marked, which was on the weekly time frame, is actually a strong zone, because if you extend it, you will see that it's where market has reacted previously. All right, so and now looking at what we have here, this is this is a bearish structure. Market got to this high, sold, bought again up to this one, then sold here, bought up to this, then it sold massively up to this level. Now the market has been bullish. So like I said, you only consider the current structure, since it's actually a higher time frame. Then the higher time frame, now the bullish, we have a bullish structure here. Now then within this bullish structure we have zones, and also these other structures we have here, we still have zones which we have to take note of. Now the first zone is the first zone we have to take note of is this particular one here. All right, there's a very strong zone around this level here. There's a very strong zone around this level somewhere here. Let's just try to put it let's make it look good. Let's make it look good, guys. All right, so we have a zone here where the market had sold and bought previously. All right, although this zone, if you want to consider sales, then you will need to try to bring the hold on. Okay, try to consider putting the zone around here, and of course it also matches with the buys. It also matches. Although there are some zones you will see, if you want to mark for sales, you have to adjust them. You want to mark for buys, then you also adjust them. They won't work for both buys and sells, else you'll be in some losses before the market goes your way. But for this one is very okay at this point. And also you look at the next zone that is around the, this one is below the current price. You look for another one that is above the current price, which is this one right here. We have a zone somewhere here around the current price, above the current price. You see, market has been reacting here before, so this is actually a nice zone to consider in the market. All right, so what we want to see is the market, there is a breakout already from here. This actually is on market bought previously, then it sold, got back here. Now there's a breakout and a retest with one bearish candlestick. So the market is back up here. Then we are expecting it to sell down to this zone. Then we have more buys. That's what I'm expecting the market will do. all right, because it's actually a bullish structure. We are expecting the market to buy after a pullback. You can see the current candlestick is selling, the current daily candlestick is selling. So you expect the market to do what? To do some sales down to this level, then it continues with the buys. That's what I can see on the daily time frame. All right, so then we also have to look at this too. Let's go to the 4 hourly time frame. Let's go to the 4 hourly time frame. All right, so on the 4 hourly time frame, if I zoom out a bit, let me see if this. Okay, zooming out, we see the market has been, you can see the strong bullish nature of the market. You know, it's been creating higher highs and higher lows. All right, then the last high the market, the last low the market created was this particular one here. The last higher low the market created, which is very obvious, is this particular one here. Then the market bought massively until it got to this level. All right, so we are expecting the market to, because after it got to this level, let's see if you see it went above this particular high here, so it's now pulling back so that it can continue to go up. And also within this 4 hourly time frame, we have another zone. We saw the zone on the daily time frame, but it wasn't as obvious as what we have right here. We have an obvious zone somewhere here on this 4 hourly time frame. All right, this is an obvious zone on the 4 hourly time frame. Now what we are expecting is what? A reaction either here or the market sells down to this level. But this one looks far more promising, all right, because it's almost in the middle of the whole movement from here up to this level here. So there's a very high chance the market might react here and continue buying up to this level. All right, so for us to also confirm it, let's zoom in a bit and also see. So you zoom in and you see this looks like a kind of a previous zone which the market broke out and retested. Based on what we have here, you can see this is actually a previous zone. Market broke out, then retested with this bearish candlestick, then it bought to the upside. So the market seems to be coming back here to do a proper retest to continue the buys. And if you bring out the Fibonacci retracement tool, let's bring out the Fibonacci retracement tool from where the market bought the last time, the last lower high, which is here, sorry, higher low, which is here, up to this the current high the market just created. You can see that it is this zone falls within the 50 and 50.0 and 61.8 levels of the Fibonacci retracement tool. So this is an indication that there's a very high chance the market to be buying from this zone on getting here. So once the market gets to this zone, they say all you have to do is to look out for more confirmations. The confirmation can be a candlestick pattern, it can be a chart pattern. Then you may just go to a lower time frame to be sure. Know that this cross 300 index is a very volatile pair. It's a volatile pair with a minimum lot size of 0.5. And that lot size, I think it requires about $15 or so to actually place a trade. All right. So, but if you're able to get the entry correctly, trust me, you make so much profit. So even if you're able to get the entry, let's say around let's say get an entry. I want to show you the possible profit you can make with this setup. All right, you know, if you're able to get the trade from here, then even if you hold it up to this level here, the recent high, this is about 163 USD. All right, with just one position, then if possible you're able to hold the trade to come up to this level, that's over $300 in profit. All right, so you have to wait for the confirmation. You have to wait for the confirmation, see how the market is selling. While the market is selling to this zone, there are things you have to look out for. You can also check the market structure. One of those confirmations is to observe the market structure of the market structure of that time frame, because if you go to a lower time frame, the market will also print market structure. Now it is selling down to this zone, meaning if you go to a lower time frame, you will see lower highs and lower lows. As the market gets to this zone, let's say you experience, you notice a kind of a change of character, then that's an indication the market will be buying from this zone. Then, or any other stuff you use as your own confirmation to take the trades. It can be rejection candlesticks, can be engulfing candlesticks, and whatever you use. Then you can just take the trade from this zone and make your nice profit. But if it comes here, then you do not have that confirmation. You can skip it. See if it wants to sell. It might want to sell down to this zone. If it comes to this zone, then you know it stands a higher chance of making more profit. All right, because the trend here is still bullish. All right, so you can make more profit up to this level. It just spiked again. The market just spiked again. All right. So it's a very simple approach. It's very simple. All you need to do is just to practice these things. Try to replicate this on different other pairs and see, to test yourself to ensure that you understand them before you try it on your real account. If you do not understand it, do not try it on your real account. Do not test a strategy or something you do not fully understand. Do not test it on your real account. Practice on a demo account to be sure. All right. So I just hope you've learned one or two things from this particular video. All right. If you are interested in our mentorship, click the link in the description of this video. It takes you to my Telegram channel. Then you can also find my direct contact to reach out to me. All right. So, and also July mentorship batch is will be coming up very soon. So if you're interested, just send me a message on Telegram, then I will respond accordingly. But the details to the mentorship will be updated very soon. All right. So meanwhile, stay blessed. Like this video, share it in the comment section, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay blessed. Peace out.